to talk about prompting versus molding. I'll give you a little definition first. Molding is physically manipulating a dog's body into the position you want. Prompting is cueing the dog into the position that you want. And I'll give a little example right now of prompting. Lainey, come. Lainey, sit. Good. Good girl. Place. Place. Down. Down. Stay. With there, I prompted every action I wanted. I prompted. Place. Place. Down. Stay. I prompted every action I wanted. I prompted a sit. I brought my hand with my treat in. I prompted a place with my hand, like the visual cue there, and I prompted it down. And what's nice about prompts is they're easy to fade out. You do eventually want to fade that out where you're moving them with your hand. And I will show you an example of that right now. Goose, sit, down, sit, stand, good boy, very good boy. Goose, place, place. Good. We're actually, place is a newer one, so I still have my prompt for place because that's something new that we're still working on. But as you saw right there, our basic obedience, I was able to take out that prompt, and he doesn't even need that anymore. Lainey, we're working on it. So that's prompting, and it is so easy to learn with prompting. I get asked all the time, well, can't I just push his butt down for sitting? Or can I just push his body down to get him to lay down? The answer is, well, yes, you could. And that brings us to the cons of molding. Every time you physically touch your dog, internally you are setting off an emotional response. Whether you're rubbing their ears and they're calm and you set off that like loving, happy response inside of them, or let's say if you smack your dog's butt, you're setting off that nervous, anxious, fearful response within them. The same happens when you push their butt down. It's confusing to them why you would push their butt down. You're setting off responses that you don't necessarily want. And the thing is, you don't intend for that to happen, but that's what happens, and it can damage that bond you have with your dog. A good human example of that is, say you're golfing, and you're learning to get your swing right, and someone comes, your instructor comes up behind you, goes right around your back, grabs your wrist, and starts swinging the, I don't even know what it's called, swinging the pole, I don't golf, for you. You wouldn't be focusing on your swing. You would be focusing on how uncomfortable it is, how close the person is to you. You would not be really focused on learning. The exact same with dogs. It's distracting. They're like, why are you pushing my butt? They're not thinking about the action of sit. Another con to that is it is very hard to fade out a physical pushing down of the dog. So when teaching any new command, my go-to is prompting. If it's a choice between prompting and molding, always choose prompting. It's easy, you can get it done, and it's easy to fade out.